Hello everyone, we're back. Episode 201, and what's the first thing everybody wants to hear? Who won the contest for the 5 rolls of film? Because I celebrated my 200th YouTube video all about photography, taught by this guy with 50 years experience as a photojournalist in New York City. Okay, everybody, here's the winner. I'm proud to announce the winner of the 5 rolls of film contest goes to Frank Zappa. That's his YouTube name. Is that his real name? I don't know. I'm going to give him an email right now and congratulate him on being the winner of the 200th episode giveaway. 5 rolls of film. All right, guys, I want to thank everybody who participated. There was many people that emailed me that they wanted to win the film, and I thank you guys. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. You're really making this old guy feel great. All right. So that's the winner, Frank Zappa. Congratulations again. As you can see by the title, guys, we're going to be talking about the Nikon Classic 2002 DSLR APS-C size CCD film-like sensor, the Nikon D100. Listen to how quiet this shutter is. And it's right up against the microphone. This is really well dampened. Okay, I want to talk to you guys about this camera for many reasons. Guys, when this camera came out, it was nearly $2,000 in 2002. It's a miraculous camera. As we discuss this camera, and we have a few other topics to go over this class, I'm going to show you all the photos you're going to see in this episode will be all taken from this copy of the Nikon D100. Take a look. Now, when you look at the photographs, keep in mind, this is a CCD sensor, not a CMOS that everybody has today. A CCD sensor, one of the originals that are film-like, because don't forget, in 2002, film cameras were still booming. As a matter of fact, I want to show you something that you will probably never see on a digital camera. Look closely. Look at the shutter button. The shutter button actually accommodates a screw-in shutter release cable. Look at this. Press it down, and you let go. Guys, this is one of the one and only digital cameras that has a shutter release threaded trigger. Okay, sure, it does have a self-timer as all the other digital cameras have, okay, but this one has a threaded shutter release button to accommodate a shutter release cable. This one, while we're on the subject, is a very good one, made in Japan, okay? It has a vinyl coating over the steel braid, right? You screw it in. This end gets screwed in. As you press this down, now watch here. Okay, that's what triggers it. But if you look here, okay, you unscrew this mechanism right here. There you go. Okay, now watch. When you press it down, it stays down for long exposures. And then when your exposure's up, you just press down and it retracts back in. This is the shutter release cable you guys should get. Made in Japan. It's not long. This is probably a 10 or 12 inch one. That's all you really need. All right, let's keep going. The things I want to tell you about this camera, okay? Let's go in order of what I feel is important. Okay, D100. I just picked this up with this lens. This is the Nikkor autofocus 28 to 85, 3.5 to 4.5 zoom lens. Okay, for a full frame camera. Now forget that this is APS-C, so the crop factor you would just times it by 1.5. Okay, here's what's important. What you're looking at, the camera and the lens, was $64. Guys, I just went on eBay now. That's all they're going for. These cameras are going for 60 bucks, many of them with a great lens. All right? And built-in flash. Now, you know this photographer with 50 years experience will tell you this is invaluable to have a pop-up flash. Now, I know, and you know, that direct flash will create some shadows and is not very flattering. Hello, $6 accessory. You see this part? It slides into the hot shoe. It slides in here. It slides into your hot shoe on top of your camera. Okay, these are $6. What you're looking at is about $6 on Amazon. It's called pop-up flash diffuser. Okay, you pop up your flash. Now look. Okay, now look. The flash, when it fires through this diffuser with about, I don't know, 20,000 of these little bumps that spreads and diffuses the light. All right? You need this diffuser if you want to use your pop-up flash for portrait work. Or even if you want to do flowers, okay, with macro, you really do need it because this will eliminate all those strong shadows. Okay, we have so many things to go over today. Okay, now, as you've been looking at the photos taken with this Nikon D100, okay, it's only 6 megapixels. But guess what? That's what they were shooting weddings with when this camera came out. 6 megapixels. Okay. Let's keep going down the line. This was the alternative to the very expensive Nikon D1, which cost like $5,000 when it came out. The ISO range 200 to 1600. Let's see. Oh, on the bottom, all right, this is only like 20 bucks. Additional 20 bucks, okay? It's the Nikon battery grip, okay? It's the MB-D100. It's only about 20 bucks, but what does it give you? It gives you, if you have big hands, right? It gives you a bigger grip to hold on to, number one. Number two, in the back, it lets you have 2 batteries. I only have one in there now. To show you that the camera will work if you're using this grip with 1 or 2 batteries, okay? And what's the third thing about it that's awesome? Vertical shutter release right here for when you're doing portrait work. See, I'm pressing this button. Okay, awesome. Let's keep rolling. So here's a few things you have to keep in mind. This technology, let me turn it off. Okay, this technology was CF cards. CF cards They still manufacture them. They're all over the place, okay? But because this is a 2002, right, the computers on the inside of this can only, in my experience, can only handle up to a 4 GB card, 4 GB CF card, okay? Number one, that'll make them pretty inexpensive to purchase, okay? But how many photographs can you get on a 4 GB card? All right, now remember, it's a 6 megapixel camera. So here are the numbers from what I have determined, okay? These are not specs by some engineer in a lab. These are my specs because I use this, okay? Here's the numbers. You can get 400 raw photographs on one card, 400 raw, right? Or 1,200 fine quality JPEGs, 1,200 JPEGs, or 400 RAW. That's not bad. That's good for a day shooting. Of course, I'm going to tell you to carry extra cards with you, right? You can carry a 4 gig, you can carry a 2 gig, you can carry a 1 gig, right? What's funny is the 1 gig cards are getting more expensive than the 4 gigs. Anyway, let's keep going. One reason why I was able to get a deal on this for $64, that's delivered with the lens and the camera, okay? The reason I was able to get a good deal is because of this. The Nikon D100s, okay? Like many Nikon cameras from that era, the rubber grips get sticky. But I want you to take a look. This is my newest invention. Okay, as you know, I have other videos that talk about rubber grips where you use Velcro, the felt part of the Velcro, and it works out wonderful. It's a lot thicker than what you see here. What is this? Guys, this is light seal material. Light seal material, okay? This material is called Camera Light Seal Foam. I get it on eBay. It comes in big sheets. Now this is what's left. All right. This is the peel and stick part. Okay. This stuff's made in Japan. Even the tape on the back is made in Japan. All right. These come in sheets, 9.8 inches by 4.9 inches. It's a nice big sheet. And the whole idea of this light seal foam is that you would cut it in thin spaghetti strips and put it on the back of your film camera inside to prevent light leaks from getting to the film. Okay? So what I did with this stuff, oh, by the way, it's $16 for a big sheet, a 9.8 by 4.9 inch sheet on eBay, right? Made in Japan. What I did was very simply, this is what it looks like when it's on there. It took about 35 seconds. I took the sheet, roughly cut it to the size I needed. I peeled it and I stuck it on. Guys, and then I just trimmed it. And on these cameras, right, the rubber is really only on the grip and on a little bit on the CF card door. Okay, just a little bit right there. So I cut a little piece for here and peeled and stick a nice big piece here. And guys, because like I said, made in Japan matters, right? No air bubbles. You just put it on, you rub it, and you're done. No chemicals to try and get rid of the sticky rubber. No powder, no ammonia, no WD-40 or goof off. No. Peel and stick it on and you're done. This feels awesome. This feels like and looks like the manufacturer did it. Okay? So I like this. You could also use, like I did on another video, just look for it, where I used Velcro to cover up sticky grips. Okay? made in Japan. When you go to eBay to look for it, just look for camera light seal foam. $16 for approximately a 10 by 5 inch sheet. Okay. All right, let's keep going. I covered everything I wanted to. I hope you've been enjoying the photographs that I took with this setup. The Nikon D100 and the Nikkor 28-85 zoom lens. Okay, $64 on eBay. Came with a battery and a charger. The body and the lens, not the grip. The grip was another 20 bucks. Okay, but I always try and get a grip for all my digital cameras because basically easy access to change the batteries. Drop the door, put the battery in, close it, and you're going, right? Instead of turning it upside down, right, and flipping the little door open, and then you have to try and get it out, right? You try and pull it out like this. No. And the other benefit is that with 2 batteries, it lasts twice as long. Okay, you don't have to stop your shooting just to change batteries. All right, guys, I think we covered everything. Once again, I want to congratulate Frank Zappa for winning our contest of 5 free rolls of film. I'll be emailing him shortly to congratulate him, unless he sees this before. So this has been What a Class. We've gone 15 minutes on the Nikon D100 6-megapixel CCD film-like sensor. I hope you've been enjoying the photographs that I took with this camera setup. I highly recommend this. I highly recommend you have this in your bag, either as a primary or a secondary camera. 6 megapixels. Who cares how many megapixels? Just look at the photographs that were taken with this beauty. All right, guys. I think I covered everything. Have a great day. This has been episode 201. Give me a thumbs up, please, right below. Subscribe. All you got to do is go right to this corner. You'll see a red box. Hit it. That'll make you subscribe. Email me any question you have at any time. blackandwhitephoto@aol.com. I'll answer all your photography related questions. Comment below, right below. Give me a comment. Say something. I want to hear from you guys. Even if it's, hey Carmine, how are you? All right, guys, this has been Carmine from New York, closing down episode 201. See you next time, and I hope you enjoyed the photographs that I took with the D100.